The girls want to be snatched, okay? Ever try to hold back your feelings? Would it just been changed? But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to run away. Simply run away. I tried to run and hide, make a difference. In life, yourself, it hurts when it comes to We made it. We are on a flight on the way to Charlotte, so it's about an hour flight. I had a morning, I'll tell y'all in a minute. Pretty much I had misplaced my work phone. My mother found it, thank God, but I was stressed for 30 minutes. Yes, I'm ready to enjoy the rest of the day and keep it peaceful as I prayed about this morning.
Your cabin crew invites you to continue enjoying
Okay, so we're on the way to New Orleans now. When I got to Charlotte, I just ate and I had a meeting, so I just locked into work, but walking into my flight now. I think it's going to be a pretty short flight, like an hour and a half potentially. And then we are on our ways. It was quick, easy, same gate, didn't have to move much. So we love the ease. I'm going to catch up with y'all when we touch down. We made it. We are in Nola. Alright, so I'm going to pick up my bag and I'm gonna head over to the hotel. I have one errand to run, which I wasn't able to go to get some body wash yesterday because I was working out for 2 hours with a friend from Cleveland. So I have to do that, and that is all I have to do. I made sure I packed in advance. I made sure I got everything I needed. I did not want to be running around while I was here. So that one stop, I think at CVS, they may have what I'm looking for. Then after that, we are all hands on deck. Well, maybe not that. That's not yet. But we have arrived. A pull-up place.
Yeah. Everybody go there from the city.
You mean authentic?
Yeah, authentic. If you're downtown, you go to that Cajun seafood, and if you're uptown, this uptown on this side.
Oh, this uptown?
Yeah, it's called the bridge. That's where I'm from.
You from uptown? What's the difference between people from uptown and people from downtown?
You already know, you heard? You already know it. Ain't nothing like uptown, baby. Ain't nothing like uptown. This all somehow similar, but you know the name of all these country, we call them country.
Okay.
See over here?
Yeah.
Them houses to the right, that used to be the Calio Project. If you ever heard of the Calio Project.
No, I never heard of it.
That's where Master P from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They redid it?
Yeah, they redid it. That's uptown. That's downtown. That's downtown. But you know, like I said, you know, that's what he's sitting for. You know, uptown. Ain't no beef from that stuff. Jazz band.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Right, you might want to check that out.
Yeah.
If you get time. That's on Frenchman Decatur. And once you get in Jackson Square, okay, maybe more on there, the cathedral, the riverfront. You might want to check that out.
Yeah, I want to check the waterfront out. That sounds pretty.
It's a river. And
so my room is not available until 4. What time is it? 2. So people I came with are working, figuring out things. So I have to kind of take it easy I'm actually going to get ready to go to CVS. Remember I told you I had a errand to run? I'm about to run into CVS, get a few of my toiletries, and I'm more like I'm just going to sit here and find a bar or something to sit at. So I'm going to just do my errands right now and maybe sit at a restaurant or something like that while I wait, or even in the lobby or something while I wait for my room to get ready. They said they had a room ready, but not the city view room. And I want the city view room. Why not, right? So I'm just taking a stroll to CVS, which is 6 minutes, if that, away from the hotel. We made it to the room. I freshened up, but I want to give you guys a quick room tour. Now, this isn't one of the most new and modern rooms, but a room is a room. So this is the Hyatt. I'm getting ready to show you guys the walkthrough, and you have to, don't mind my luggage. I already put it up on the table before I start hanging things up, but let's take a peek. Hello friends, it's your girl. Okay, then we have a closet, which when I get back in the room, I'm gonna hang up my things. An extra pillow, laundry bag. Like I said, everything isn't, clearly I started settling in already, but it's not like a super modern room, but I have a cool view in terms of what I can see. This basic double bed, but this is pretty cool. See the Caesar Superdome, which will be it for the parties, or matter of fact, not the parties, the concerts are there. So I got a concert ticket for Saturday night and one for Sunday night. I don't have Friday night, but this is where we'll be at. Also, do y'all remember me going to that McDonald's event in DC a few weeks ago? The Chef's Remix with Chef Kwame. Well, they're having another one out here. It's a different chef, so that's gonna be fun. And you just get to kind of look over and see what the city looks like. Instead of it only being Mario like it was at the Chef Kwame McDonald's Chef Remix, it's gonna be some artists I don't know, K Michelle and Mario. So we're gonna have a bigger performance. It's late night, so that means it's a little different than the other event I went to as well, because that was like during the day. So I'm curious to see what makes it different, but that should be cool. Either tomorrow night we're gonna go, or Sunday night. So we have a few different options, but this weekend is going to be just full of different events that we're going to be going to. Of course, the event that we're hosting, but also just going out and mingling with so many different Black people from different walks of life that can offer so much different insight and experience. Just a variety of different expertise. Today, I really don't know what's on the agenda. There was an event earlier, so I don't really know what's going on. I know we're probably going to do dinner or something like that a little later actually. So that is all that's going on right now. I think I'm going to grab something to eat. I also want to edit some more. I want to finish that vlog, but that's what I got going on right now. Don't know what's going on with the bigger group, but I think that's what I'm getting ready to do. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday from Essence Fest. Happy Friday from Nola. It is going to be the first full day of Convention Center of the Essence Fest. It's July 4th. It is the first official day. We're going to go to Convention Center to see a variety of different panels, from beauty to fashion to finances, wellness, film, economics, health, a ton of different things with a variety of different people, variety of different Black people from all over. So I'm looking forward to that and just being in the mix of things. Last night, before I crashed out, we were at a restaurant called Draco, and everybody been telling me to go try their charbroiled oysters. I don't love oysters. That's not my favorite thing to get. But those charbroiled oysters, I can't even get it out of my mouth. Charbroiled oysters were a 10 of 10. Very flavorful. You didn't really taste the oyster because of the other stuff they put on top. I would definitely recommend going and get some. We also had gator bites, which wasn't my first time having gator bites. So fun fact, if y'all know, I do marketing in my career, my daytime career. Okay, so fun fact, if y'all don't know, I do marketing, and one of my first jobs doing marketing was on dining services at the university I used to work for. The office was connected to the culinary kitchen, so we used to be able to taste all type of stuff. But one time they came in there like, "I want to try some gator bites," and I was like, "No, yes." So I ended up trying them. They were just like chicken nuggets, if you guys haven't had any before, cut up the same way. It's delicious. I mean, it tastes flavorful. It's a little bit of a different texture, but pretty similar to chicken nuggets or like a catfish bite. More like chicken. It's more chewy like chicken. So we had that yesterday. The chef, or the not the chef, y'all, the server was like, "Do y'all want to try it blackened instead of fried to get more of experience?" And I'm like, no. I'm not there yet. I don't want to taste the gator blackened. I want to taste it fried and just go about my day, y'all. So we had those two appetizers, and then I also had a seafood gumbo. And when I told y'all, I was like, should I get this? It's 90 degrees outside. The answer is yes, because it's chilly inside, like the air is on, and so it's gonna balance you out. But it was delicious, flavorful. I don't know if it's the best gumbo I've had. That gumbo was good, but it wasn't the best I've had. So I'll give it like a 7 of 10. I've had better gumbo, y'all. But it is time for my workout. Yesterday I snuck up to the gym to see what it looks like, and the view was really nice. The view of my room is pretty cool too. I need to show y'all, but it's really cute upstairs. So let's go up to the gym. We're going upper body today. Thursday, no. Yesterday was Thursday. So Wednesday, before I left Cleveland, I linked up with my friends. The man had me working out for 2 hours. It was leg day. We really had a challenging but good workout. I miss workouts like that. When you work out by yourself, sometimes you don't challenge yourself to your fullest limit. I know I don't, especially I don't do any free form squats on the squat rack anymore. No, because I hurt myself that one time. So it was good to have somebody to spot me, and I could challenge myself in that way. And then, you know, people from the outside looking in like, oh, you got a couple more in you. You got a few more in you. And so we kept pushing each other that way, and we burned ourselves out in a good way. So earlier yesterday, I felt that I was like, this feels good. And later in the day, my legs are getting stiff. So I probably need a good stretch. But when we get upstairs, I might do a little stretch. I'm gonna definitely give me a quick cardio. So walking on the treadmill, probably incline for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit upper body. The first session, I believe, starts at 10 o'clock. I think we're all gonna Uber over to the convention center. I haven't even talked to anybody this morning. I think right now it's, okay, it's still early, it's 7:20. And also, it is an hour behind here compared to the DMV and Ohio. So we got an hour extra time, but 7:30 right now. Gonna give me a good workout in for about an hour, come back, get dressed, and get ready for the big, colorful, vibrant, all of the things. Get ready for the big day ahead of us. kimono on that's reversible. Actually, it's a wrap dress. I got this from like a random boutique. I was in New York one year and I saw it in the window. I'm like, I want this. So definitely bought this along for my New Orleans looks. I have on a basic white shirt from Aerie, and I have on some wax shorts, which are Alexander Wang. But pro tip, make sure you get your pants tailored so it can fit you like a glove. I have on my Melissa sandals and my crossbody, which can also be used as a just as a what is it? Just a regular tote bag. We can take this off and make it a handbag. But this is look one for day one. I'm going to kind of flip this into a night look, just kind of toning down my colors, but I'm not doing too much tonight. I think I'm gonna keep the shorts on and swap out the shirt and just wear a black look. We'll see in a second. But this is my look one. Oh, and I also had my shades from Amazon. We were going downstairs to get Starbucks and then headed to breakfast. So we made it to the convention center. People are starting to gather in. Some music and our vibes right. It started raining, so we're gonna find some food around here. But we are ready. I'm going to get the seafood egg roll or the uptown wrap. But more like the egg roll, something easy to eat. I stopped by the Mothers of Gynecology. I wanted to see, I'm all about women's health. So I just wanted to stop by and get some history and see what all type of companies that focus on women's health, midwives, OBGYN, doulas, prenatal, because they don't really take care of black women when they have babies. So, and more. So I stopped by here. I am so interested in the women's health side of things. So, like I said, I talked to the mother, what is it called? The Mothers of Gynecology. 2 days ago on Instagram, it was like a talking woman, and I was like, what is she talking about? So it was like, they take pictures of certain people, and then they'll like AI it, pretty much tell the story of what happened to these ladies. So this woman in particular was one of the, I don't know how many ladies, but pretty much she was a part of the way that gynecology is performed now. I forgot his name, Dr. James something, but he took these women, black women, and tried so many experiments on them in terms of their vaginal health in order to pretty much morph and figure out the system that we use today. But it was so treacherous. I read that some were sewn up with wire. It's so much in terms of how they started gynecology and just how they were like guinea pigs. And y'all know they had no pain medicine, nothing to keep them safe. So they were, you know, they were surviving. But it was like the Mothers of Gynecology. So that organization is, let me see if they have anything on here. Hold on. I'm dropping everything, y'all. Hold on. So the organization is based in Alabama, but I'm going to maybe link them on my IG at Tony J Hunt. I took a picture in front of their sign, and I also got me a shirt. But I was really interested in the mothers of gynecology, and like they are bringing light to the women who were behind the gynecology as we see it today. The women that were used, traumatized, in order to have the system that we know today. Beautycon line is insane. We're wrapping around. The girls want to be snatched, okay? They got a free gift. They gloss up with bar gloss.
Content moderation policy. What does that actually mean? That means that they are allowing more racism and anti-Blackness into our kids' social media feeds before we even talk to them about what race even means.
You know, and you can begin to compare yourself and put yourself someplace, and I'm just saying this, that God ain't told you to go. That's really not a part of your journey, but because you see it so much, it has a mental health impact on you. It really does. Not to mention that on our Black and brown communities. So when the president comes out and says they're eating their cats and dogs, and people play that clip over and over, and then you see people purposefully create and curate content that negatively impacts communities. Now people are scared in their own neighborhoods because other people feed off of that and then come attack them. It has real life and real world consequences.
And we've gotten to this place in our community collectively where we think we can do it alone. Where we think that once we get the degree and the status and the New York Times profile, that we can do it alone. That our stature and our status means that we know what's right. And that is the wrong recipe. Tonight is about thinking about how we win through the lens of collaboration.
So we have a lot to do, and so much of what we have to do is our own fault. Because we have not stuck together because our wounds get in the way. So here comes these words again about response and alignment. We spend too much time reacting. We were literally on a 69.5-hour marathon reacting to what the Republicans were doing on the Hill. Damaging, creating massive damage. This will be generational. 100%. You know what I mean? Like horrible what they've just done in terms of policy. And what we have to do now is respond. So we can react. We're very good at reacting. We know how to make something go viral. You know, we know how to call you out. But what do you do after you call them out? Well, you answer the next call, which is the harder one, and that is to build infrastructure and organize around solutions for our people.
The concert started at 6. We are about to head that way pretty soon. Tonight is Maxwell Isley Brothers, girl. Coco Jones, Glorilla, with her new nose, and she looked teeth, and Miss Lauren Hill. So we are headed there in a few. Let's talk when we get there.
Gate A on the street level. Ticketmaster will call is located.
But bitch, I'm real bomb. I cannot relate to her. My nigga love my favorite song, come on, his up. T-shirt and panties on. No, he look big glow for sure. His favorite red bone. He got motion and I got it too. Sexy, so connected. Boot on with the pussy. Ain't have to make no spaghetti. Feeling look so bad. My friends say I'm forgetting. Pray don't play with my feelings. This shit gon' get the best.
I gotta tell everybody, I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn